do you want?
We've got the pizza. Now only $8.90.
$1,000, cash back, and no payments until 1998. That's guaranteed.
The FBI is teaming with local law enforcement, investigating 2 recent homicides believed to be related. The most recent victim, 52-year-old Harold Russell, was found late Friday night outside an automobile repair shop in Parkville, Pennsylvania. Police say 21-year-old Michael Sands is wanted for questioning in that investigation. Well, you want to stay on the scene of Sands and Anthony because it's going to be a hot one today. So try to do
Mal. Hey, Mal. Hey, Mal. Mal, wake up. Wake up. You okay?
What?
You fell asleep again. Hit your head?
Let me just sit here for a minute.
Take it easy. Yeah. Head hurt at all?
No, I'm okay.
Sure? Want me to call Dr. Green?
No, just let me sit here for a minute.
We'll be right back. Don't get up.
Okay. Can you tell me your name?
Malcolm?
Do you feel dizzy or confused?
No.
And you're taking the modafinil?
Mm-hmm.
What about hallucinations? Have you had any more of those?
No.
Well, you seem fine. I guess we could look into upping your dosage, but other than that, this is what a brain injury looks like. He's not using the farm equipment, is he?
No, I handle all that.
Well, that's good to hear. Malcolm, no exceptions. You're doing the dishes and you passed out. What if you'd been on a tractor or driving a car? What then?
I don't drive anymore.
Okay, relax. It looks like Mr. Buffa here has everything under control. So it seems like you're in very good hands. Call me if you need me.
Hey, edit out.
It's your move. It's all right. Take your time. See if you can find an attack.
There. Forked your queen and your rook. See him out.
Hey! Well, it's okay. Are you hurt? I'm not gonna hurt you. Are you okay? Okay. I just want to help.
How did you get out of here? What's your name? You're not in trouble or anything. I just need to know what to call you so I can let your parents know that you're okay. Is anybody looking for you? Hey. Do you need anything? You're thirsty? Okay. Let's get you some water.
Malcolm,
How did you know that? How did you know my name? So you'll sleep here. And as soon as the power's on, we'll call your parents and let them know you're safe. All right. I'll be right outside. Or I can leave the door open a little bit so you can see the light. How about I put the lantern here? Is that better? Yeah. That's better. Okay. Try to get some sleep. I'll just be right outside.
Somebody out there? If you're an animal, you're not scaring me. Perfectly capable of fighting you. And if you're a person, I'm calling the cops.
Have you had any reports of a missing kid? What about from a nearby county? Can you ask somebody else? I see. No, it's just she appeared in the woods behind my house, and that's weird, right? She had to come from somewhere. No, that's all right. Yeah, I'll be here. Thank you. Oh. Just got off the phone with the police, and they haven't heard anything from your parents, so... You don't have another phone number, do you? Right. Well, they're going to send somebody over, but in the meantime, you hungry?
Hey, I picked up a few new floodlights while I was out. Also got those extra clothes. What'd you need them for? Who's this?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What's her name?
I don't know. She hasn't told me.
Hi. I'm Buffa. What is she doing here?
I don't know.
Where is she from?
She just showed up last night.
Anybody looking for her?
We just assume from this point on that I don't know anything.
Well, she sure likes those pancakes.
Well, that's one thing we know about her. Kathy, thanks for coming.
Sure, Mal. Hello. I'm Officer Kathy. I'm here to help get you home. Do you know your address, sweetheart? Can you tell me your parents' names? Buffa, could you turn the TV off a sec? Well, there you are. What a pretty young girl you are. And I almost missed it with that TV on. Do you like to watch TV? I'm a police officer. Do you know what that is? Well, my name is Officer Kathy, and it's my job to get you home. Do you know where you live? I don't know, Mal. Sometimes when a kid's not talking, it could be a case of abuse, or they've experienced a traumatic event of some kind. She could be a runaway, and taking her home could do more harm than good in the long run.
So what do we do?
I'm gonna call Vicki down in social services.
Okay.
But I know how that conversation's gonna go. She's gonna tell me that there's a shortage of foster homes right now, and that there isn't that many people out there willing to care for other people's children. The only other option we have is putting her in a group home, but the closest one is down in the city. Unless
what?
well, I figure you've already had her for one night. What's one or two more? She's with someone I trust. She's not downtown. It gives me a couple of days to find her a nice place to stay around here. And hopefully figure out what's going on with her. You could use some company around here. Mal, it's been a long time. I know I don't get out here enough to say it, but I think about you. How have you been? So good that folks in town say they never see you. Your oldest friends say they don't see you. What, it's been 10 years since Emily's been gone?
11.
11 years. I'm really sorry, Mal, truly I am. I know it's been really tough on you without her. But just because she's gone doesn't mean that you have to be. I don't mean to make you upset, think about all this, but we miss you, Mal. That's all I mean.
Yeah. I guess 1 or 2 more days couldn't hurt.
Okay. Thank you. I'll check on you too tomorrow.
Mal!
What happened?
I don't know. She was pointing at the orange juice, so I poured her a cup, and now she doesn't want it. What do you want? What? I don't... You want orange juice? What do I do? What do you want? You want the whole carton? There, take it. Ay.
What is it? Do you see what you want? Why don't you go and get it? How about that?
Why couldn't you just say it?
Oh, hello. You're just in time for dinner. Roast papayas. My name is Penelope. What's your name?
My name is Luna.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
What did you say?
Can you help me set the table?
Did you just say your name was Luna? Is that your name? Luna? Yo, Luna. Luna? How did you know my name?
Whoa! Hello! My name is Stinky. What's your name?
My name is Luna.
Luna. That's a very pretty name. Where are you from? Are your parents looking for you?
The Dark One is coming. You
What is it? Are you hurt? It's okay. I'm here. I'm gonna stay here the rest of the night. How does that sound? All right. Try to get some sleep.
What was it?
I don't know. It was dark. It was hard to see.
Maybe you're still sleeping.
No, I mean, it was standing right in front of me. Maybe it was a dream, but, you know, would you mind staying the night tonight? I could really use just an extra pair of eyes. See if it comes back. That way I'll know if I've gone crazy or not.
Sure. I'll keep you safe, Mal. Where is she?
Upstairs. I bet she's terrified.
Did you say anything to her?
Do you think I should?
Well, yeah. Tell her something like, it's all gonna be okay, or there's no such thing as monsters.
Wow. Should I do that?
Well, I just did it for you.
You shouldn't be up here. It's not safe. Easy enough for going through. Please go downstairs.
You saw what happened. She made that glass move 6 inches with her mind.
We don't know that.
What do you mean? We just saw it.
We don't know what we saw. I mean, there's got to be some logical explanation for all this.
Yeah. That she's an alien with telekinesis or something, like
She's
E.T.
not an alien.
Yeah? Then where is she from? Got no reports of missing kids in the area. No parents are looking for her. No flyers or milk cartons with her face on them. Kids don't just appear out of thin air, Mal. We don't know what she is or where she's from.
Well, Actually, she did say something the other day when I asked her where she was from.
What'd she say?
You're gonna think it's crazy.
I assure you, anything you tell me will be the least crazy thing I've experienced with this girl.
Luna, do you remember what you told me when I asked you where you were from?
Long ago, the spirits were at peace. Then came the age of the Dark One. The spirits hid deep within the darkest forests, never to be seen again. The Dark One is coming.
Okay, good night.
Once upon a time,
Do you want a bedtime story? I don't think I know any bedtime stories. Do you know a bedtime story?
I think you're just supposed to make them up as you go along.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, a long time ago.
once upon a time,
Right. Right. Once upon a time, there was a little boy. Only it wasn't a little boy, it was a little girl named Luna. And what did Luna do? Luna went off into the forest. And while she was there, she saw a light rising up into the sky. And she saw a bush rustling. And so she got closer to the bush, and a little alien popped out. And the alien was really sad because his friends had left him on the spaceship, and he was really scared of Luna. But Luna said, "Don't worry, I won't hurt you." And that made the alien really happy. And his chest started glowing red. And so Luna put all these little candies all the way back to her house that the alien gobbled up. And when they got there, Luna noticed that the alien was really sad because he missed all of his friends and family who were on board that spaceship. And so he said to Luna, he said, E.T. phone home. And after they called home, she picked up E.T. and she put him in the basket on her bicycle because the spaceship was going to meet them again in the forest. And so she raced off to the forest in this really exciting scene. And then the spaceship was there, and the mommy and daddy alien came down and they hugged E.T. and they were so happy, and they put him on board the spaceship, and the spaceship blasted off. And as they flew up into the sky, they left a rainbow trailing behind them. Good night, kiddo.
You know, it is actually kind of nice having her around, isn't it?
It's your move.
I don't know what to do. No good at chess.
When in doubt, look for an attack.
You know, I have a confession to make. I don't think you're very good at chess. That's why I'm still so bad.
Is that right?
I have a terrible teacher.
Well, it's a good thing we only play each other then.
Oh, you want to play something else? Think I saw Scrabble upstairs.
You think I'm bad at chess?
You know, I think Officer Kathy might be into you. Now, I don't know. Maybe if you cleaned yourself up, got some new clothes, you might actually have a shot.
Is that all you think about? I mean, I guess at your age, that is all you think about.
I don't mean sex. Well, maybe that too, but only if the situation presents itself.
Oh, I see.
No, I mean, companionship. You know, like someone to talk to, spend some time with, other than me. Listen, I do appreciate this job. And I like spending time with you, but I can always drive you to town, you know, if you ever wanted to go. You ever want to go?
There's nothing for me there.
What happened?
It was a car accident. I was driving. A car crossed the yellow line. The only survivors were a 10-year-old boy in the backseat of the other car asleep, and me. After a while, I started having these hallucinations. I would see Emily, plain as day, right in front of me. I just watch her. I found that the more I talked to her, the more I pretended she was here, the more I'd see her. You know, you catch a glimpse of her hanging laundry on the line, walking past the doorway. But she never talked back. She never talked back. And after a while, this thing that I was doing, to get close to her, it became unbearable. So now I take my medication, and I don't talk to her.
I never told you about my dad, did I? He died when I was 12. People talk to you right after. They say things like, yeah, it's all part of God's plan, or it'll be okay. But you can tell the ones who have never really lost someone, you know, they just know the things that they're supposed to say to people like you and me. All those people trying to comfort me just ended up making me feel more alone. So, one day, I'm on the web, and I find this bulletin board. And it's all these people who have lost someone, you know, posting stories and memories, letters with everything that they wish that they could say to their loved ones but couldn't. And there I am, reading these love letters from strangers. And they're saying everything that I was feeling inside. Everything that they said was exactly what I wanted to say. And that made me feel not so alone. There's gotta be a reason for it. right? Why else would we be made to feel such pain if there wasn't something bigger planned? You gotta trust that there is something bigger going on.
Let's get some sleep.
I think you're gonna want to see this. Started about an hour ago, but at first it was, too soft to make out. So I thought my mind, like playing tricks on me, or like I was dreaming it. And then it started getting louder and louder. You can hear it clear now. It's coming from the woods.
What is it?
You tell me.
Who do you think is hotter, Jean Grey or Mystique?
Mystique, definitely.
Jean Grey has bigger boobs, though.
Yeah, but Mystique is basically naked, like, all the time.
True.
Josh!
Yeah?
Hey, do you have any books on like fairies or spirits or anything like that?
What? Why? What are you gonna do with them?
Hey, shut up. Do you have them or not?
Tell me why you want them so bad.
How about I slap you into next Tuesday and take what I want until you get back?
Josh? Are we in danger right now?
No. He's just bluffing. All right. You can borrow them. But we want something in return.
What?
10 Playboys.
1.
Deal.
You can see everything.
Mal! I got these from my little brother. It's probably every book ever written on natural spirits, ancient mythological forest deities, fairies, and nymphs.
Fairies?
Oh, it's just a word, Mal, like dragons before dinosaurs.
So you believe in dragons now, too?
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. For years, we thought that dragons were just something people made up. Then we start finding dinosaur bones out in the middle of the desert, and all of a sudden, ancient stories about large reptiles with big horns and sharp teeth don't sound so crazy now, do they?
I see.
These things have been passed down from generation to generation, so doesn't it make sense that each culture has their own idea of it because at some point in time, they were real?
Don't you think you're going a little overboard?
You got a better idea? I mean, you heard the stories she tells, things she does. Maybe someone here can help.
Hey, listen to this. The Kodama. It's Japanese folklore that's been around for thousands of years. It says here that they're spirits that inhabit the most remote forests. We got drawings from as far back as the 1700s. It says here that they're capable of taking human form, that if one of them were to go missing, the others would mourn them. They cry. Might explain the sounds coming from the woods.
What's this?
I don't know. It says there's demons too, shapeshifters that are hostile to the Kodama. It says here that they exist alongside the Kodama as their enemy. Hey, you're not from this world, are you? You need our help? That's why you're here, isn't it? Is it the Dark One? Luna, where is he?
In the woods.
I feel ridiculous.
Hey, cut the chatter. We need these lines clear.
Clear for what? We're the only ones out here.
I see something. It's moving.
What is it?
It's coming towards me. Oh, it's gone. I think it was like a raccoon or something.
All right, that's it. I'm going inside.
Hey, don't leave your post. That's exactly what the Dark One wants you to do.
This is stupid. You sound like a kid at a sleepover.
This is a sleepover. How's your battery doing? Oh.
I saw someone. He's out there.
You sure?
I'm sure. It was a person who was standing right there. I shot up into the trees and he just ran off. Shit. I could have hit him. I never shot at someone before.
Come on. Go check on Luna.
Freeze! Let me see your hands. Put your hands on your head and turn around.
Officer, you're making a big mistake. This is my house. Everybody in this house has lost their mind.
What is it?
is here.
You good?
He was at the door. Where's Luna?
Put her to bed. Are all the other doors locked?
The basement.
Go up with Luna. Don't leave the room. Hey!
I'm gonna stand watch.
Now, this is gonna sound crazy. And believe me, I hear it too. But something is attacking Luna. Has been, ever since she showed up here.
Where'd she come from? A mystery too, right?
Just... Now, I know it sounds crazy, but we both saw it.
Saw what?
A figure. Like a person dressed in all black. I saw him in the woods right outside.
So you saw this person in the woods?
It tried to get in the house.
What do you mean, it tried to get in the house?
There's been other things.
Like crying coming from the bedroom, but when you go in there, there is nothing there. Luna nearly drowned in an empty bathtub.
The truth is, Kathy, we don't know what it is. But it all started the night that Luna showed up. And she tried to warn us. She told us we had to protect her.
So you said you saw someone in the woods.
What is it?
Well, we've been after a fugitive. We think he might be in the county somewhere. Michael Sands. He killed a few people in Pennsylvania and was last seen heading this way. Now, your woods would be a really good hideout for a while.
Look, this isn't a person.
What else do you think it could be then? A ghost? A demon? Now I'm telling you, this Sans character, nothing to mess with. From what we know, he suffers from paranoid schizophrenia and has a whole host of other disorders from a head injury. Now, you say you saw someone in the woods. I don't think it's such a bad idea to take a look around the property.
There's nobody out here.
All right, head back. Mal, I'm really sorry. I know you've been under a lot of stress since the accident. I shouldn't have done this. Come here, sweetheart. Come with me.
Where are you going?
It's all right, Mal. This way everyone stays safe, okay?
Hey. Kathy, you're making a big mistake. You can't take her away from here.
Mal, it's for the best.
Bullshit. Something is trying to attack her, and it's gonna happen if I'm not there.
Step back.
Luna, just tell her what you saw. Tell her what happened.
Stay back.
What, are you gonna shoot me?
Mal, I don't like this any more than you do. I'm taking her somewhere safe.
She's safe with me.
Mal.
Did you get some sleep?
Sure you don't want me to stay?
No, that's okay. Go and get some rest.
Is she okay? She's okay. She had a mild seizure. Whatever triggered it caused abnormal electrical activity in her brain, but her vitals are normal.
Should she spend the night?
I don't think it's necessary, but I'll follow up with the doctor and I'll let you know. I would definitely tell her father to keep an eye on her overnight.
There's something I don't understand.
I'm busy.
Since when are you a Secret of the Forest fan?
Secret of the what?
Secret of the Forest. The show?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But you have the opening written in your notebook.
You went through my note. Wait, what do you mean?
The opening? That. I have all the tapes.
Continue, please.
Long ago, the spirits were at peace. Then came the age of the Dark One. The spirits hid deep within the darkest forest, never to be seen again.
It's good, right? It's based on ancient Japanese folklore.
You mean the Kadama?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
Come with me.
Hey! Don't you want to keep watching?
Long ago, the spirits were at peace. Then came the age of the Dark One. The spirits hid deep within the darkest forest. Never.
This is what she said to us. She watches this show. She's not from another world. She's just a kid who watches a cartoon.
Yeah, but something is attacking her. What'd she say that she's afraid of again? She calls it the Dark One?
It's from the show. The Dark One is a spirit from Malin's world. That's evil and wants to destroy humans.
I don't understand. When she told us that story, it was her story. But it's not. It's just a cartoon.
Maybe that's how she can understand what's happening to her.
Maybe I should take Josh home. You hungry? I'll make us something to eat.
You thirsty?
Be young, have fun, drink Pepsi.
suffers from paranoid schizophrenia and has a whole host of other disorders from a head injury.
What happened?
He was here.
Who was?
Someone the police have been looking for. Michael Sands. She knew he was coming.
She okay?
Yeah, she's resting.
How did she know? What are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
I think I might know what's going on. Okay. Genres like fantasy and science fiction often deal with the two-world storyline, even if it's just for an episode or a standalone issue. What I mean is, in these stories, there's a world where the character lives, where everyone has the same history, the same events happen in the same way. And then there's the other world. In science fiction, it could be a world where, let's say, Germany won World War II. But in fantasy, the other world is typically a place that the main character discovers, where the adventure takes place. Magic and mythological creatures and wizards exist.
Okay, what does all this mean?
Well, the thing about the magical world is that it usually exists right on top of our world, and only the chosen ones can see it.
So you think...
Maybe her world exists right next to our world, but we just can't see it.
How can we be sure that it's there?
Well, if this were a science fiction story, then there would most likely be objects that are like keys to the other world. If she's really from another world that's almost identical to this one, then there would probably be objects that exist in her world and in ours. They may be interacting with both at the same time. They might appear to move on their own. Finding these objects could help open the door to her world.
So, we have to find the objects that connect our world to hers.
How do we do that?
Well, they move on their own.
Do you see anything moving now?
Good point. How do we do that?
I don't know.
Maybe we can use this. Ever since she arrived, there's been strange disturbances in the electricity around here.
Find anything that gives off the same signal as Luna.
it's stronger when they're together.
Okay. What now?
I don't know. This stuff is just stories from comic books. It's never been real before. Maybe, if we find out why these objects are connected, maybe that'll help us.
It's a puzzle. Emily gave me this. It was an early birthday present. The night of the accident. 11 years ago. It was in the car. They all were.
What is it? You need some? You want water?
Luna, I need to ask you a question. Can you answer something for me? Luna, when's your birthday? You know that, don't you? Can you tell me when it is?
You don't have a Scrabble board here, do you? Luna, we're gonna ask you some questions. You can use the letters to answer. Okay? Do you understand?
Holy shit, it's working. Shh. Sorry.
Luna, when is your birthday? May 11th.
May 11th. Oh, okay, what does that matter?
Luna, how old are you?
What does this matter?
What's 9 months before May?
9 months, 10, 11, 12. And 3 months after, so August? Why?
That's when the accident happened. 11 years ago. Luna? How did you know my name?
Mom. Do you know what she means?
It wasn't a dream.
She's writing again. R E M E M B E R. Remember.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there was a woman and a man, and they loved each other very much. And one day, the woman decided to take the man on a hike, forgetting that he was afraid of heights. And when the man realized how high up they were, he started to panic. He was having trouble breathing, and he got really scared. And so the woman looked at him, and she took his hand. She smiled. And you smiled at me. And do you remember what you did next? You took my head in your hand. You turned it so I could see along the horizon. I saw the sunrise. That was the most beautiful I had ever seen. And you whispered in my ear. Breathtaking.
Luna?
Are you real? Are you real? Please don't let me be dreaming. What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you're here.
What happened the night of the accident?
No. You died. You were driving us home from the restaurant. And we were going past the cornfields when a car took a turn around the bend. And they lost control. We were gonna hit each other. I knew. The car swerved and hit the driver's side. You took the worst of it.
told me.
It was a miracle that you survived.
Are you a ghost?
The garden hit my side. It hit yours. Luna.
She's your daughter. We made love the night before the accident. I didn't find out I was pregnant for weeks. The doctor said she wouldn't survive, but she did. She's a miracle. She's special. I thought about it before. She must have come into this world just at the time of the accident. She could do things, see things that weren't there. She saw you. She told me she could see you. And then she disappeared. I didn't know where she had gone. I thought I lost her. They searched the woods. Then I started seeing her lying in bed, like I just tucked her in. I saw you. Every time I trusted I'd see her again, she was closer to me. Just like when I lost you. I thought I was dreaming. All these years. Some days I think I'll see you. I forget when I'm asleep, and when I open my eyes, I think I'll see you laying there next to me. I don't want to wake up. If this is a dream, I don't want it to end. Are you real? I don't want to get out of bed.
Luna.
She'll be awake soon. I'll go make us some coffee.
He suffers from paranoid schizophrenia from a head injury.
It was a car accident. The only survivors were a 10-year-old boy in the backseat of the other car asleep, and me. Your move.
What is it?
Your move. You're that little boy. Your parents were in the car that hit us. Your name's Michael.
I have nobody.
They're still with you. They still see you. I know they still love you.
I need an officer at 102 Highland Drive.
There are forces in the universe that we are only now beginning to understand. And there's a real possibility that every decision we ever make, every event in our lives that results in one outcome or another, actually results in both outcomes simultaneously. And we, with our consciousness and bodies, are simply in quantum entanglement with only one of those two possible universes. To you, nothing unusual has occurred. You just go on living your life. But now there are two of you in two separate universes, entirely removed from one another.
Hey, headed out.
Hey, Buffa.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow, Mal.
you.